The Joker gets impaled through the chest, laughs, tells Batman the joke is on you, and falls off a skyscraper into the smoke. Gordon says nobody survives that. Batman's answer? Get me the body. Batman, Caped Crusader just gave us its Joker, and the ending is doing something much stranger than a victory lap. Full Season 2 spoilers from here. You've been warned. Welcome back to Media Breakdown. Season 2 dropped this morning, all 10 episodes. And if you've just finished the finale, you're in the right place. If you haven't finished it and you're still here, you absolute menace! I respect it! The Joker's long game explained. How the 4-phase toxin actually works. The rooftop conversation that iced the ending. And 3 theories on whether the Joker is really dead, ranked ending with the one I actually believe. Plus, what it all sets up for Season 3. Quick setup, because the finale only lands if you see the whole board. Season 2 opens on the mess Season 1 left behind. Rupert Thorne's empire is collapsing. Harvey Dent is dead, and the power vacuum turns Gotham into a feeding frenzy. Batman spends the season doing actual detective work, murders, disappearances, gang wars, while 3 new players carve up the city. There's Enigma, and forget everything you know about the Riddler because this one doesn't leave puzzles. He leaves bodies full of bullets. His one riddle all season is how many bullets can one man hold, and he keeps solving it. There's Hattie Tetch, the Mad Hatter reimagined as a TV personality who doesn't hypnotize individuals. She manipulates the whole city through her broadcast, turning public opinion against Batman. And Harley Quinn is back, alive and more confident than ever, which, if you watch Season 1, you know is a deeply alarming sentence. And underneath all of it, a quiet man in purple who keeps showing up in the margins, watching, never acting. Here's the thing the finale reveals. Every gang war, every takedown, every win, someone was letting it happen. The Joker spent months in Gotham's shadows removing his rivals, Thorne, the Riddler, the corrupt mayor. He wasn't hiding from the chaos, he was curating it. By the time episode 9 starts, the board is clear, and Gotham is exhausted, leaderless, and exactly where he wants it. Episode 9. The Joker hijacks Hattie's tea party live on air, infects Hattie on camera, and makes an announcement to the entire city. Mayor Jessup dies by midnight, and all of Gotham will be dead before dawn. The weapon is the Joker toxin, and the show turns it into a genuine outbreak horror mechanic with 4 phases. Phase 1, infection by injection, uncontrollable laughter, then death. Phase 2, incubation. Inside the corpse, the toxin converts to gas. Phase 3, the body reaches saturation and expels that green gas, which grants the infected enhanced strength and total resistance to pain. Phase 4, they spread it by biting. Because sure, 1940s Gotham's health department was NOT built for this. So when the mayor's corpse, and every other victim, starts reanimating to pump an airborne strain into the streets, Gotham isn't facing a crime wave. It's facing a zombie epidemic with a punchline. If that sounds familiar, it's because this is the show riffing on Snyder and Capullo's Batman Endgame, the laughing horde, the city as the weapon. And then the episode does the cruelest thing it can do. Alfred gets infected. The penultimate cliffhanger is Pennyworth, the show's conscience, transformed into an enlarged, grinning maniac trying to beat Batman to death. 2 seasons of this man politely serving tea, and the show weaponizes him. It's the meanest thing the writers do all season, and it works. Bruce barely manages to inject him with the blue anti-toxin Alfred himself had been developing. The cure works. Remember the color blue. It's about to matter. Now the finale itself. Batman races toward the Joker down Gotham Central Highway, and the Joker blasts the Batmobile off the road with a rocket launcher. Their fight climbs to a skyscraper rooftop above a city tearing itself apart, and Batman loses. Covered in knife wounds, shot in the leg, held at gunpoint, every Batman story ever made has trained you to expect the comeback punch right here. It never comes. And that's when the Joker explains what this was all actually for. Not the city, not power. He'd just spent a season giving power away. The plan was Batman. He wants to awaken him, quote, show you what you are, what I am. His pitch, every criminal Batman removes just gets replaced. Every person he saves meets another tragedy. Gotham regenerates its own darkness forever. So the mission is a chain, and the Joker is here to cut it. His exact words, we are alike, and we are above, alone. And the show answers him with an image instead of a speech. Because at the exact moment the Joker says alone, a plane crosses the skyline behind them, trailing blue smoke. Alfred! Dusting the entire city with the anti-toxin. The infected shrink, the grins fade, the horde collapses, cured. The Joker builds a masterpiece around the idea that Batman is alone, and the plan is dismantled mid-monologue by Batman's family. He isn't above the city, he isn't alone in it. Alfred, Barbara, Gordon, Montoya. The finale makes every one of them load-bearing. The Joker wasn't just wrong. He was wrong on screen in real time. So does Batman kill the Joker? Here's where it gets uncomfortable. The Joker, with every advantage, gun in hand, simply stops. He decides Batman is still teachable, tells him to rest, says they'll finish this another day, and turns to leave, quoting Yeats. The second coming, things fall apart. The center cannot hold. This man just won the fight and he's exiting with poetry. Obnoxious, iconic. Both, and Batman can't let him walk. He throws a batarang at the Joker's head and misses, but the batarang swings back around, dislodges a stack of steel poles, and one of them goes straight through the Joker's abdomen. His last words, "You haven't won. You never will. The joke is on you." Then he laughs and falls off the building into the smoke. Notice what the show did there. Batman didn't kill him. The ricochet did. The one rule technically survives on a coin flip. That's not sloppy writing, that's the point. This case pushed Batman closer to the line than anything since the dock in season 1. So, is he actually dead? 3 theories. Theory 1, he's dead. That's Gordon's red, impaled in a fall from that height. And this show has earned the benefit of the doubt on permanent deaths. It killed Harvey Dent and meant it. Noir doesn't do resurrections. Theory 2, no body, no death. The body is never shown. Not in the street, not in a morgue, not in a single frame. In comic book law, you know exactly what that means. Theory 3, and this is the one I believe, he's alive and surviving Ice the punchline. Look, I walked out of the finale ready to call him dead because this show buried Harvey and never blinked. Then I rewatched the scene and clocked what Batman actually does. Montoya and Barbara tell him to take the win. Gordon calls it. And the world's greatest detective, the most evidence-driven character on this show, refuses to close the case. I need the body. When your most careful detective won't say it's over, that's the writers telling you it isn't. Still teachable means this season was lesson 1, and somewhere in that smoke the teacher is planning lesson 2. So what kind of ending is this? Not a victory, a survival. Gotham lives, but the season closes on cost. The mayor is dead, the city's institutions are shaken, and Batman is standing, but nobody's celebrating. And the show leaves its most dangerous thread deliberately open, not the Joker. Bruce. All season, Alfred has been warning that Bruce Wayne is becoming the mask and Batman the real face. That question doesn't get resolved, it gets sharpened. The Joker's whole philosophy was aimed at it, and a piece of it landed. As for what's next, no post-credits scene. The finale cuts to black after the logos. Season 3 is not officially confirmed yet, but head writer Jeffrey Thorne has already teased the direction if it happens. Moving from pure film noir toward, quote, movie serials action. Translation. The detective show is done setting the table. If season 3 comes, it comes louder. So, verdict time. Which theory are you on? Dead? No body, no death? Or surviving is the punchline? And the harder question, did the Joker lose the fight but win the argument? I want the Batman scholars in the comments on this one. Subscribe to Media Breakdown for more endings explained. See you in Gotham.